Hey there, guys. So, been very quiet on the posting front, this week and last week. A lot of things happened. So, I know the biggest one to speak about was riding the car off. Was involved in an accident. Very, very lucky to have, cheated death, considering it was peak hour as well and just what happened to the vehicle. So, few of you guys know, majority of people don't, but long story short, was just going down a hill that merges onto one of the big major roads, 80k an hour. The road is so just going down. Got 2/3 of the way down the hill. Nothing, out of the ordinary. It'd been raining. It was still wet. The road was a little bit greasy, and the back tires just completely lost traction for some reason. A lot of trucks go down there as well, so I'm guessing there could have been a bit of like mud and other sediment on the road. But yeah, the back tires just skidded out and ended up pointing, in the wrong direction. Tried to correct it, and then the car completely lost it, skidded across 3 lanes of traffic, and then head on into 2 lanes of oncoming traffic, which was in an 80k zone. So, it was peak hour as well, and for some reason, the lane that I skidded into, there was absolutely no one in it, and it's a really, big turning lane. The traffic's always banked up, so no one was in that lane, and the other vehicle coming up, he saw me, sliding, so he moved across, and I only just clipped into the side of his vehicle. And when I, was, skidding across the 3 lanes, when I hit the big median strip, it caused the car to continue to spin. So I was lucky that I did basically a full 180. And yeah, I'm 99% sure the car's a write-off. So just waiting to hear back from that. And that happened on the Thursday, and then the rest of the week, Monday, I ended up doing some bench. I think I posted one of the videos, and then after that, I ended up catching the stomach bug that the little one, brought home from daycare. So didn't train Tuesday, didn't train Wednesday, didn't train Thursday, or the rest of the week for that matter. Just did not feel well, and then after the car crash Thursday. Friday I was a little bit sore naturally, nothing too bad. And then yeah, Saturday, Sunday, just did some very light stuff. And then what do you call it? I played around with the natural stones just because I was I could, and I was thankful, felt a little bit better, and I wasn't overly sore for that. And this is just, some older footage as well, just, for the audio. And then this week, up in Queensland, so left on Monday, already been up here. Today's Wednesday, and just, yeah, enjoying the time. So this was a holiday that was, booked, long, long ago, and due to the events of the world and, things like that and restrictions on travel, the holiday got cancelled multiple times. So, yeah, look, just up in Queensland, just enjoying it. This week already went to Surfers Paradise, so yeah, really, really good day. And the kids love it up here as well. And the flight wasn't too long either. So the goal for this week is just deload and enjoy my time up here. Gonna do a few other normal sightseeing things. Fortunate that where I'm staying is really, really nice. It's actually next door to my brother's place. So been able to catch up with him, which was, long overdue. And then did a session, light training session with him, in his garage gym. So might end up posting a video if I go back there and do another session in his garage gym. But yeah, look, the goal was just to enjoy this week. More so now that, the events of last week. But yeah, just taking my time, enjoying it. And then when I get back to Melbourne, I'm going to start prepping for the bench only comp that I'm going to do. So I just want to play around with the bench shirt, get under some really heavy bench press numbers. The goal was to originally, because it's equipped with the support shirt, and yes, equipped lifting is very different to raw lifting, and you get a lot of support out of the bench shirt. Best I've done in competition with a bench shirt so far is 280 kilos, and the best I've done raw in competition is 230. So when I did the 280 kilos, equipped, I wasn't as strong, physically as the 230 raw. Just you get so much out the bench shirts. So yeah, would like to try and give 300 a crack. It'll be a relatively short comp prep. I'll only have about 8 weeks to prep for it. But if I can't crack the 300, then there's a push-pull competition at the end of the year. December 3rd, I think it is, or thereabouts. So, look, if I don't get it, at this competition, I'll have a little bit more time to train, and it should hopefully fall by the December one. A lot of equipped lifting comes down to just getting the bench shirt to fit correctly, and just having time to practice in it. It's sort of like comparing high jump to pole vault. Goal is basically to get over the bar. The higher the bar, the more difficult it is. So just like with pole vault, you got a pole to help propel you up over the higher bar. With bench press, with the equipped side of lifting, you have the bench shirt to help you push up bigger numbers. So yeah, 300 kilos is the goal for equipped bench. Weight class, I'm not really fussed. I just want to try and crack the numbers. At the moment, I'm weighing about 105 or 106 in the morning. Just lost a little bit more body weight thanks to the bugs brought home by the kids from daycare. So in one way, look, a little bit leaner always helps. Means I've got weight to grow, in my weight class. Ideally, I'd like to stay in the 110 kilo class for this comp, but if I end up going in the 125 class, it doesn't bother me. I'd probably come in at about 112, 113, but just going to try and go for that 300 kilo mark on the bench press. And a lot of the training I'm going to do now will be heavily aimed at cracking that 300 equipped. So my traditional raw benching in terms of volume will take a little bit of a back seat. The amount of overhead press will have to increase. Same with a bit of the triceps as well, and I'll have to heavily work forearms and grip just to stay stable under that sheer amount of load. And then in terms of back development, try and work my pull-ups up towards 3 sets of 20. So yeah, having a strong back's going to help with many aspects of equipped benching, but more just everyday life and having good posture, making sure everything's moving well and mobile. I have the mobility to stay in the sport for a long time. So yeah, that's it for the time being. This is just an update. There'll be more videos when I get back. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Otherwise, have a great day wherever you are.